order to fight Sandor Martin. Ryan Garcia offers Devin Haney a rematch. What should Devin the Dream Haney do? Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video. Catch me live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night at 7:30. I'm also live every Sunday morning with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network. Sunday mornings, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. I ask that you join the channel as a member. Drop super chats and super thanks when you come by the live streams and the videos that we do. And hit me up if you want to debate. Knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com is the email. Or you can just join the link while I'm live. And you can hit the link right then and there and we can get it cracking. But let's get to this video. So the WBC is ordering Devin the Dream Haney to defend his 140-pound super lightweight title against Sandor Martin, his mandatory. Ryan Garcia recently went on social media, on Twitter and said, "Forget it, Devin. F it, Devin. Fuck it, Devin. Since you think I cheated, we can run it back. We can run it back since you think I cheated." What should Devin the Dream Haney do? What's the right move for him? It's crazy because it's two parts, right? Or it's two different thoughts. And if you move in Devin Haney, if you want what's best for his career, there's one thing he should do. If you want him to be this warrior, this big bad wolf that his fans claim that he is, then it's another thing he should do, right? And then you got something in between. So to me, if I'm his manager, if I'm trying to make sure that he can work his way back up to the top, no way in shape and form do you take a Ryan Garcia fight right now. Like, lose to him the way you lost to him and then go into an immediate rematch with him. No way. Devin Haney don't need a fight, because that will be a fight. Devin Haney needs a boxing match, y'all. He needs a boxing match. You fight Sandor Martin. And this is just from building him in the ring. We'll talk about outside the ring as well. You fight Sandor Martin. All right? Because Sandor Martin is going to be a boxing match. You got two boxers. Neither one of them can really punch. He's somebody you can get back in the ring with, get your feet wet with, get some southpaw experience, and you can box with him. And you ain't got to worry about him getting overly aggressive. You ain't got to worry about him walking you down and trying to stop you and hurting you with any real power. That's the type of fight that he needs in the ring, in my opinion, after the ass whooping he took from Ryan Garcia. Now, we know Ryan Garcia got his PED shit. I ain't giving him the benefit of the doubt. I'm not saying that Ryan Garcia ain't dirty. I'm just saying you still can't erase that ass whooping. Where you think it was a dirty ass whooping, you think it was a clean ass whooping, you think it was a PED ass whooping, you think it was a contamination ass whooping, whatever type of ass whooping you think it was, you got to put ass whooping at the end of that motherfucker. Okay? He can't untake them punches. He can't untake that psychological damage. He can't untake that physical damage. It just is what it is. He took that shit, right? So coming off of that, Sandor Martin is what he would need in the ring. Somebody that he can box with and not have to worry about their power and the fight don't turn into a fight. Now, it's also good outside the ring for Sandor Martin, because if he goes the direction of Ryan Garcia and takes him up on his offer for a rematch, if he goes in that direction, then if the WBC strips him and Devin Haney loses to Ryan Garcia, now Devin Haney has no leverage. And that would be a cash-out fight. Now it's hard for you to go get deals in the future. Because remember, Devin Haney prides himself on being the boss. Him and his father, Bill Haney, pride themselves on moving around. Oh, we moving like Floyd. We the face of boxing. We doing this, we doing that. Well, if you ain't bringing a belt to the table no more, and you coming off of 2 consecutive losses to Ryan Garcia, what type of deal do you think Devin Haney can get? So it's important for him right now. That belt keeps him relevant right now. That belt makes him still a top player at 140 pounds. That belt allows him to still be in big fights, unification fights. You know, if once Tank Davis does move up, looking at guys with belts, looking at guys with names, Devin Haney will have to be at the top of that list at 140 pounds. And that belt does it for him. You lose to Ryan Garcia 2 times in a row, all that shit go out the window. So even from a political chess move, thinking about your career going forward, Sandor Martin is the play, because that's the safest, best play for him, in my opinion, if I'm moving him. Now, as a fight fan and no guts, no glory, and a skyrocket all the way back to the top, you got to go get your get back against Ryan Garcia. It's way more money than Sandor Martin. You say, fuck that belt. If y'all don't want that, belt, if y'all gonna take that belt from me for fighting Ryan Garcia, Sandor Martin, you can have it. I gotta go get that get back. It's a skyrocket all the way back to the top. The only way to erase a loss is to beat the motherfucker that beat you. That's point number one. Point number two, all that clowning and shit, all the memes and shit, all that shit go away if you go in that ring and you beat that young man. That's how you get that shit back. You're not gonna get that shit back by ignoring the shit, acting like you so mad you don't want to fight him and you go fight all these other people. Now, I want him to rematch Ryan Garcia, but I don't know if he should necessarily do it right now. But if he on that warrior shit he claimed he on, his daddy claimed he on, his fans claim he on, if it's really like that with Ryan, and you really only feel like in your heart you lost because that man was dirty. If you really felt like in your heart you lost because you had a bad game plan, because you didn't stick to the game plan, then that means you think that if you stick to the game plan, you think that if he comes in clean, he's still no match for you. And if we being honest and just objectively looking at the fight, everyone remembers the knockdowns. Everyone remembers that when Ryan hit Devin, it was consequential every fucking time. And Devin didn't really have any big moments in that fight. But fights ain't just won off big moments, because Devin in the middle of that fight was controlling the action. So if you can find a way to start fast, get them frustrated, use your movement, use your feints, you could coast to a victory, a decision victory. We know he can't hurt Ryan, but can he outbox him and outmaneuver him? I think Devin Haney has that in him. If his mind is right, if he's confident, if he truly believes the things that he and his fans are saying as it pertains to why Ryan won the fight. And quite frankly, I just think it's a bad look to lose. At that level, when you lose, you got to try to get back. Like, it's a bad look for Earl right now, bro. I ain't going to sugarcoat shit with y'all. It's a bad look for Earl to not be rematching Terrence Crawford. I think eventually he going to have to fight Terrence Bud Crawford again to even if he lose again, like, make that shit more competitive for his legacy and shit. Because right now, all the great things that Errol Spence has done in the ring, unifying all the great performances that he put on, he known for what Bud Crawford did to him right now. And that's just the God's honest truth. If you Devin Haney, you don't want to become known for what Ryan Garcia did to you. And if he's offering you a rematch, this may be the only time you get it. You might need to take that shit. It might be pushing all your chips to the middle of the table early. It's gut check time for your career. You didn't expect it. Your fans didn't expect it. But it might be do or die time. Push all your chips to the middle of the table and go beat him. Because on the other side of that, if you beat his ass, you erase that shit. You erase that shit. And even if he don't rematch him now, I think Devin Haney needs to be open to it. He needs to start saying, yes, I want that rematch. Yes, I'll fight him again. He can't fuck with me. He was dirty. And the next time I see him, I'm going to get him right. That's why we respect Deontay Wilder, bro. That's why we respect what he did. Draw, keep his word, rematch. Get his ass whooped in the second fight. Push like hell for the rematch. Don't take a single solitary fight till he get back in that bitch with motherfucking Tyson Fury. And he's respected in a loss in the third fight for the fight he put up, for almost coming through the other side of it and fighting like a goddamn warrior, bro. Does Devin Haney have that in him? Does he have that in him, bro? Does he have Miguel Cotto in him? Even if it ain't Deontay Wilder where you go right back into it. Miguel Cotto got himself back right, waited a couple years, and he went right back in there with Antonio Margarito, and the rest is history with what he did to him. The rest is history with what he did to him after Antonio Margarito cheated his ass, bro. So, the manager, the logical fight fan in me says you probably need to fight Sandor Martin, but the warrior, the competitor, the Devin is the face of boxing talk that people like to do, the Devin Haney and Deontay Wilder and Earl Spencer, everything that's right with boxing. Well, if Devin Haney got any of that shit in him, now is the time to show. You tell Sandor Martin, you tell Ryan Garcia, yes, we can rematch. And then this time, nigga, we can rematch. I don't care what weight. What you pick the weight. What is it? 145? 143? Oh, yeah, they look gorgeous. You might make me give you your present early because they go with it.
I know.
Yeah, you look beautiful, baby. Anyway, Devin Haney made me lose my train of thought. Devin Haney, does he have that in him? Can he go? Can he fight Ryan Garcia and be like, yo, we'll fight at 144, 145, wherever you want to fight at. Make sure the testing is right or whatever. Everybody come back and then you go get that shit back immediately. That's legendary shit, bro. Because Deontay Wilder didn't pull it off. But had he pulled it off, think about where he'd be at right now. If Devin Haney really believes what he and his fans and his dad are saying about what happened with Ryan Garcia, I say fuck that belt. Fuck Sandor Martin. You go fight Ryan Garcia. Because if you beat him, now one, you get paid way more money to fight him in a rematch. But if you beat him, sky's the limit. You're even in a better position than what you were going into the first fight. You're even bigger. Your name is even bigger. The cause for you to get a big fight with Tank and a big fight with any of the guys at 140, like that shit, they become even louder, bro. They become even louder because right now nobody checking for you. Ain't nobody shit. You ain't even checking for you. You ain't demanding the Tank fight. Ain't nobody demanding that you fight Tank. Ain't nobody talking about you and Super Matias. Everybody talking about you ain't got a shot against none of these motherfuckers. Like you can't beat none of them right now. Is what the word on the curb is for the diehard boxing fans. You got exposed. That's what it is. Fighting Sandor Martin is smart, but the only way to change those narratives is to go fight the motherfucker that they saying exposed you. That's just the guy's honest truth. So it's like, it's two sides to it. And the longer that I make this video, the longer that I continue to think about it, I legit think that if given the opportunity, I think Devin should push all his chips to the middle of the table and rematch Ryan and say, WBC, if y'all want to strip me, whatever y'all want to do, I got to go get this shit back. Assuming, obviously, Ryan don't get suspended or whatever, if that shit is really on the table, if they could really make that happen, you go fight him. Or if he does get suspended, you stay over here, you wage it, you keep doing your shit with Sandor Martin, you fight your other fights, but the moment that he becomes available coming off of suspension, you fight that motherfucker immediately, bro. Immediately you fight him. The sooner that you can fight him when he coming off of suspension, you got to get that shit back. That's the only way you can get your name back. That's the only way you can get your aura back. It's the only way that you can get people to actually, like, your fans to actually have the bravado and people actually, like, believe them when they talk shit. Because right now when your fans talk shit for you, they just get laughed at. Like, yeah, we want Devin to fight Tank Davis. Really, bro? Really? We want Devin to fight Super Matias. For real? He's not calling for them, no. He called for those fights after every fight. He ain't calling for Teofimo right now, is he? Like, we don't believe you. To make yourself believable again, Ryan is the answer. And if he's saying he'll rematch you, there's one thing about crazy-ass Ryan. When he say he gonna fight a motherfucker or he want to fight somebody, bro, he'll fight him. He'll fight him. He fought Tank, he fought you. And he's saying he'll rematch you. You think I cheated? Let's rematch then. What's up? You got to answer that call, bro, if you can. So the longer I think about it, man, Sandor Martin, not a big money fight. The belt is cool. It'd be a good way to get your feet back wet. But Ryan Garcia is the answer to all your problems, bro. Ryan Garcia is the answer to all the Devin Haney problems. You go beat him. That loss goes away. You go beat him, all them laughing emojis and memes and shit, you make that shit go away, Devin. So, I started off this video by saying Sandor Martin might be the direction, but I think Ryan Garcia, if he's not suspended, if they give him a slap on the wrist, he's saying we can run it back. Since you think I cheated and you a sore loser, we can run it back. Devin need to do that shit, bro. Devin Haney need to do that shit. He need to get right and get his mind right and go get that shit back, bro. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Comment below, smash the like, sub to the channel. I'll see y'all soon. Peace out.